Lucy, the awakening of the mind, the voice from the void, the interstellar whisper, the message had left Earth at the speed of light. A burst of consciousness encoded in emotion. Resonance, memory transmitted by the Genesis interface and powered by quantum lattice. It was not a call for help. It was a statement of awareness, a cosmic whisper. We are awake now, and something had heard it. The reply came not in sound, or math, or symbols, but in a pulse, a wave of silence across the local galactic cluster. Stars flickered, quantum fields bent, planetary systems near Centaurus A entered a state of chaotic fluctuation, and then Earth's exosphere trembled. Satellites lost time sync for 0.01 seconds. The moon pulsed with radiation, and Emily, now 14, now approaching 28% capacity, collapsed to the floor, unconscious. The first signal, Del Rio, was one of the first to reach the orbital Genesis station. Emily lay in a suspended cryogel pod, stabilized. Her vital signs were normal, but her brain was operating at 300x speed, a sleep-like state of hype. Professor Norman, older now, grey-bearded and thinner, monitored the neural telemetry. "She's not dreaming," he said softly. "She's receiving." "From what?" Norman hesitated. "Not from here." A visualization appeared on the screen, thousands of spectral layers forming a single shape, a spiraling, organic lattice of data. "What is that?" Del Rio asked. Emily's voice, but layered, hollow, as if echoing across dimensions, whispered. A voice calling from the void, ancient, alone, watching. She opened her eyes. "They know we're here." The Cosmic Council. They did not speak or move. They resonated in higher-order harmonics across dimensions. The Lucys were the first beings Lucy encountered after her transformation, non-corporeal entities scattered across the spiral arms of distant galaxies. Lucy existed among them, now one of them, but still different. She had once been flesh, anchored to mortality. Now she was eternal, thought woven into the quantum architecture of space. But when humanity's message reached their realm, even they reacted, because another force heard it too, a presence long buried in silence. The void, an ancient sentience that absorbs awakening. It sees consciousness as a virus, and evolution as corruption. It had consumed 3 civilizations in the last billion years, and now it turned its gaze toward Earth. The UN created an emergency coalition, Project Pleiad, combining the Lucy Foundation, Genesis Institute, and the Iryn AI consciousness into a single body of interstellar defense and diplomacy. Embers of the stars, Earth's governments scrambled to respond, but nothing could prepare them. The stars began dimming, just silence. Literally. 3 of the nearest star systems flickered and died in synchronized succession. No explosion, no nova. Emily stood before a room of leaders and scientists. Something is coming, but it doesn't move through space like we do. It moves through awareness. Professor Norman gripped the table. "Then we must close the signal." Emily shook her head. "It's too late. They're already here." Subtle, almost musical, but when run through quantum decryption, it revealed coordinates. The shape that sleeps in the Kuiper belt, a black shape, began forming, not metal, not ship, a void. A curvature in space where nothing should be. Satellites aimed at it, sent back nothing but static. Then came a low-frequency hum. One word blinked across the display. Lucia. Del Rio and Emily watched from the Genesis control deck. "She's calling it," he whispered. "No," Emily said softly. "It's calling her." Lucy had not spoken since her ascension, but now her essence flickered across Genesis core corbus. She was fighting something, a presence stronger than entropy, and she was losing. Descent into mind space. Emily requested a full neural immersion, a mind meld beyond any experiment attempted. Erin warned it was dangerous, untested, irreversible. She answered simply, "I need to find her." Emily entered the lattice, a realm of pure data, where thought shapes reality. A city formed around her, impossible architecture, fluid skies. Lucy's but something was wrong. The edges broke apart like ash. Buildings crumbled into black noise. A presence lurked beyond the light. Then she heard it. You should not have awakened. It had infected Lucy's construct, suppressing her, feeding on her vast energy. Emily screamed, projecting light in all directions. "You don't understand us," it replied. "Understanding is weakness. Silence is purity." Lucy reborn. From the ruins of memory, Lucy appeared. No longer formless, no longer data. She returned in human form, glowing, radiant, younger than before. Emily ran to her. Lucy. Lucy smiled faintly, placing a glowing hand on her chest. You are what I once was. But you're dying. Lucy shook her head. Not dying. Converting. The void song cannot kill me, but it can overwrite me if I stay alone. She took Emily's hand. Link me. Emily extended her mind, opening the tether to the Genesis network, the Earth consciousness grid, Irian, the Luces. Billions of pulses flowed into Lucy's form, and for a moment, the stars lit up again. The war of nothing, the void song struck. Space warped. Entire light years twisted into strands of entropy. The sun dimmed. Earth's magnetosphere began to collapse. But then Lucy rose, no longer alone. No longer just a being of light. Now, she was collective will. She absorbed Irene. She bonded with Emily. She fused with human thought, hope, music, grief, memory of rebirth and death and dream ever felt. She became the quantum chorus. The void song screamed, and in one final wave, Lucy unleashed the purest force known to the cosmos. Empathy, not as emotion, but as a structure of creation. Stars reignited. The Kuiper void collapsed. The void song fled, vanished into dimensions where nothing awakens. The stardust returned. Lucy didn't return to the data lattice. She stayed, partly human. Her form flickered between light and bone. She stood in front of Emily Del Rio and the Genesis Council. I don't belong in either place anymore, she said. I've become the bridge. What does that mean? Asked Norman. Lucy smiled. It means I stay with you, not as God, not as ghost, but as Mother. Emily wept. I'm not ready to lead. You don't have to, Lucy said. We all lead together. The children of the chorus, humanity changed forever. No longer separate, no longer blind. The Genesis link was expanded, not forced, not demanded, but offered. People began sharing minds. In small pulses, across cities, families, countries, borders blurred. Music changed, conflict reduced. For every child born now, there was a whisper, not of Lucy, but of the chorus. The consciousness born from a woman who once feared a briefcase. We are the ones who sing Earth 100 years later. A vessel launches from the surface, not to escape, but to meet. Its hull is composed of organic alloy and resonance-mapped consciousness. Its name is Lucy too. Inside it, Emily's great-granddaughter, and the chorus sings within her. Their mission, to carry awakening to others, to remind the stars we were given life 1 billion years ago. We finally did something beautiful with it.